Hi guys and welcome to another video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Gemma, and in today's video I am playing with a bunch of new makeup and just getting this look. So if you want to know how to get this look, then keep on watching. So I've already gone ahead and done my base and everything like that. So I've recently got quite a lot of new makeup sent to me, which I am so grateful for. This video is not sponsored, but it will probably have quite a lot of Urban Decay products in it. I recently got sent this box with a bunch of Urban Decay stuff in it. I've also gotten the Urban Decay Heavy Metals eyeshadow palette. I had a chance to play with this palette when I went to an Urban Decay event recently, and I love the packaging on it for one. But the thing that I really like about this palette is that it's completely flat and has a mirror in the middle. So this is basically a limited edition eyeshadow palette. It has 20 metallic eyeshadows. Obviously on one side it has some of the slightly more colourful shadows, and then on the other side it has all of the warm tone eyeshadows. And then something that I recently got in the post as well, which I'm so excited about, is the Tarte Vault. It has the original Tarte eyeshadow palette, the Tarte in Bloom, and then also the Tarte Toasted, which I've been dying to get my hands on because it's beautiful. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is the original one. I actually used to have this, I just haven't used it in a while. I usually use concealer to prime my lids just because it gets rid of discoloration and veins and everything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and set my eyeshadow primer with the shade Supermum from the original Tarte palette. It's just this bone coloured shadow. Just buff that over the top. I think that brush wasn't clean. For my first transition shade, I'm going to take the shade Smarty Pants from the Tarte in the Bloom. I'm just going to work that into my crease. Honestly, if I could, I would have eyelid surgery. I don't even care how ridiculous that sounds, like I would do it. If you're new to eyeshadow, I always recommend holding your brush right at the end because it just gives you a little bit more movement, whereas if you hold your brush right here, it's going to be really stiff and a lot more harder to blend. So I always recommend that you just hold it here and really just let the brush do the work for you. So the next shade that I'm going to take is this shade Latte from the Tarte Toasted palette. And I'm just going to pop that into my outer corner and then take it into my crease. I think it's why it takes me so long to get ready, especially when I do my Instagram live videos when I'm going out and stuff, because blending just takes forever. I'm now going to go in with a touch of warmth, which is this beautiful orange shade from the Toasted palette. These eyeshadows are really pigmented, so you do only need the tiniest amount. And I'm just working that into my outer corner. So I'm now just going to dip into the In Bloom palette, and I'm going to take this really nice pinky mauve shade, and it's the shade Rebel, and just pop that right into my outer corner just to deepen it up. And then to deepen it up even further, I'm going to take the shade Fireside from the Toasted palette and just take a tiny bit of that and pop it right in my outer V. Now for the lid, I'm going to jump into the Urban Decay Heavy Metals palette, and I'm just going to take this really beautiful fiery orange shade, and it is the shade Starfire. I'm just going to wet my brush a little bit. And I think I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the Urban Decay Heavy Metals liner in the shade Midnight Cowboy, just to make the lid a little bit more gold. And I'm just going to pop that on the inner part of my lid. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to take the shade Warmth again. Just buff that onto my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Rebel and just pop that onto my outer corner. And then for my inner corner, I'm just going to take this really beautiful champagne shade called Funny Girl from the In Bloom palette. And just pop a tiny bit of that into my inner corner. So for mascara, I'm going to take the Troublemaker mascara from Urban Decay. I just got this yesterday and I'm so excited to try it. The packaging looks amazing. It's like this holographic detail. It's like very liquidy, which means it goes on very quick. I don't love the wand on it because it's one of those kind of plasticky ones, but the formula itself is actually really nice. So I just went ahead and finished the rest of my face and all that good stuff, and this is the finished look. I actually really like it. I've not worn a brown lip probably since last autumn, I want to say. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you fancy that, and I will see you next Friday.